What is a successful relationship? I've often had to ask myself that. It's a hard thing to define, honestly. I can sit here and honestly be at a loss of words. I can't tell you in my mind anymore what a successful relationship would be. Is it marriage? Is it having multiple children? Is it just having your sexual fantasies fulfilled? Because the 21st century, our idea of something successful in a relationship is way different than it was back in the 1950s. It's no longer black and white. People don't just meet, fall in love, have kids, stay married for 70 years anymore. With the divorce rates as high as they are, what do you think is happening in the average household in America? I think it stems with, I think it's just regret and, why did I stay with this person so long? Oh, I did it because of the kids, or I did it because of money, or I did it because I thought I was in love with this person, or I thought I could change them and I could move on and mold this person into who I want them to be. But then the years go by and you realize how freaking miserable you are because they're not changing. The marriage isn't getting any stronger. It's starting to fall apart. One or the other's cheating out there. One or the other is spending way too much money and your finances are shooting down the drain. And you're only staying together out of convenience. Like, if you have kids and you have nobody else to watch them, all you got is your spouse. I've been in that situation. You don't have family to help you out in close vicinity, and you can't afford daycare, especially if your kids are young. Then the only option is to stay with that person and stick it out. And you think, I have to do this financially because it doesn't pay to leave them. The old saying is cheaper to keep her. It's the same thing with the woman keeping the man around, because even if she's still working and he's not, but you want to divorce him, but you can't because you can't afford daycare tuition for 2 children and pay the rent and all your other bills and try to save money and put food on the table. You think, well, he's a drunk, but he's still good with the kids, and that is their dad, and they love him. You know, um, what the hell am I going to do? I got to stick it out. Is a successful relationship actually a marriage that lasts for 70 years? Or is a successful relationship more than that, especially in the 21st century? Could it just be that, you're just happy dating and being with different people? Like, are we really meant to be monogamous? Should we have other sexual partners in our lives? This is a question that all of us has to ask ourselves, but not only ourselves, but other people that are involved with you. Because, if you get on a dating app, right? Let's say you get on a dating app, you meet somebody, and you're really, really into them. They ask you, what are you looking for? And if you're upfront and honest with them and say, you know what, I'm not really looking for a long-term relationship, I'd like a short-term relationship. That might freak them out at first because, they'll be thinking, well, then what does that mean? You're going to be gone in a couple weeks, couple months, maybe a year you'll stick around. But the thing is, I think if you're totally honest and upfront with the person that you're involved with and let them know, I like you a lot, but I'm not ready to actually be settled down. I'm not looking to be just with you. I love you or I like you and the sex is great, but hey, could we maybe possibly think outside the relationship? Could we have a successful relationship between the two of us, but still have other sexual partners? Could that not be on the table as well? So see, if you're open-minded to that individual and you tell them your thoughts, they're either going to be A, on board with you, or B, they're going to say, oh, hell no, I'm not sharing you with anybody. So either way, you're going to find it out, right? And if you're feeling one way and they're feeling another way, then it's time to separate. That's my best advice. Split up and say, look, it's been fun, but, I don't see us staying together. I don't want you to be jealous if I'm going out with other people. So therefore, we should not stay together. Because then you'll think I'm cheating on you. And I don't want to, out of respect for you, I don't want to cheat on you while we're together. But if we can't stay together and have an open relationship, then we need to split up to save the heartache and the drama down the road. Now, it's going to hurt that person. Ain't no lie. It's going to hurt that person when you tell them these things. So which would you rather do? Would you rather get it out of the way in the open and hurt them up front and then move on? Or would you rather drag out a relationship with this person under a lie, a false pretense, for months and years to come? And then they catch you? That's even worse. They literally will catch you in the act. Your girlfriend's either going to go through your phone and find you chatting with another woman, or, a guy's going to go through your phone and see a dick pic and sees that you're texting him and maybe you're meeting up with him and having sex. And then all hell's going to break loose, right? All hell's going to break loose. And then you've been invested with this person like 5 years or more, and then you have a nasty split up. So is that a successful relationship, to live on a lie and a false pretense? Or should we be brave enough to step up and tell the other person what you want out of this relationship? What is success for you? I think everybody should step up and be honest. This is my opinion. Sometimes we don't know what we want, honestly. I've been asked several times myself, what do you want? What are you looking for? Especially on dating apps. And that's a hard question for me to answer personally. Sometimes I can say, yeah, I'm looking for the one, or, my mood will change and I'll say, well, maybe I'm just looking for a friend with benefits, or, maybe I just want to have someone to talk to. Maybe I want all three. I don't know what I want, but I'll know it once I meet the person. Once I go out and I meet them and I get a sense of their character, then I can define what a successful relationship would be between me and that person. And then that's when I can lay it on the line and say, look, this is what I want from you. And if you don't want to pay the admission to be in this relationship, then you need to step back and leave. I mean, I hate to be so brass about it. I mean, maybe I wouldn't say it that way. I don't want to be an ass either. But it's just like, what do you want yourself? If you're looking for me to marry you and have a long-term relationship, I'm not your girl. So let's just cut it off right where it's at right now. save us both time, energy, and heartache and drama, and just part on good terms. We can still be buddies, we could still um, go out every now and then. Who knows? Maybe we can still have sex every now and then. I don't know. But to put somebody in a box, in your box, and what your mind is for a successful relationship isn't fair to the other person, honestly. Like, you really, really have to be upfront and honest and let them know exactly what your intentions are, especially if you don't know in the beginning, but then you start to realize as you spend time with this person, hey, I really dig you, I want a long-term relationship, and I only want you. Or, hey, I like you as a friend, and the sex is great, but I don't see myself staying with you any longer than it's lasted. I feel we're growing separate ways, and instead of me going out on you and cheating on you and you finding out and then there's a big blow up and everybody's hurt, let me just tell you now that I think it's best that we split and go separate ways and then move on with our lives. It's going to hurt, but it could be the best option. All I can say is a successful relationship is not cut and dry, and it's not black and white anymore. There is more color to a relationship than there ever was back in the past. Tell me your thoughts. What is a successful relationship to you? Drop me a comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will write you back. I love to respond to each and every one of you, and I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to this channel so far. And thank you for all the thumbs up and all the wonderful comments that you have given me in the past, and what I'm sure that you'll drop on this one as well, because this is a hot topic. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.